Good evening, student. Today I will discuss about drift velocity and their explanation. Already I have discussed about conductor. Okay. Now this is a conductor. Inside the conductor there are number of free electrons are there. In each cubic meter they contain 10 to power 29 number of electrons. Again I will repeat that thing. In each cubic meter 10 to power 29 number of electrons are present inside the conductor. Clear? That conductor which is placed in a medium at room temperature, they are acquiring, means that free electrons acquiring energy by the outside, that is called thermal energy, so that electron becomes vibrating. That means they are moving in zigzag motion or randomly. So each electron having some initial velocity, but their net average initial velocity always 0. Clear? And also each electron they are moving with initial velocity 10 to power 5 meter per second. Again I will repeat, each electron they are moving with velocity that is about 10 to power 5 meter per second. When we connect a battery to that conductor, so that the two end of the conductor becomes a potential difference. That means two end of the conductor generate a potential difference. Due to potential difference there is a electric field becomes created. Due to electric field, these electrons which are placed inside the conductor, they are moving in a particular direction like that, which are opposite to that of electric field, and they are attracted by the positronic battery. You know that. So here we write that. Let us consider a conductor which contain many number of electrons. Now that conductor placed at room temperature, so that free electrons inside the conductor are vibrating with some initial velocity, that is about 10 to power 5 meter per second. In zigzag motion. Okay. Now that conductor which is connected to battery, now that conductor which is connected by a battery through a wire so that there is a potential difference across the conductor. Okay, due to potential difference, electric field intensity or electric field become generated. So that electron inside the conductor acquire a force and they are moving opposite to that of electric field. Opposite to that of electric fields. Clear? And attracted towards the positive terminal of battery. Clear? Toward the positive terminal of battery. Therefore, force on electron Fe, which is equal to charge into electric fields. That is, force on electron, which is equal to electron charge is negative into electron. That means, so this is the electric field which is generated by the battery, and there is a electrons. That electron which is opposite to that of electric field in that direction due to force. So F equal to what? QE. Okay, this is the electron. Always electric field moves opposite to that of electron. That means electron always moves opposite to that of electric field, and also it moves lower potential to higher potential. But electric field moves from higher potential to lower potential. That's why current moves from higher potential to lower potential opposite to that of electron. Okay, clear? So F equal to minus E into E. F means what? Mass into acceleration. That electron has some mass and they are moving with some acceleration. That means m into A, acceleration of electron, which is equal to minus E into E. That implies acceleration of electron equal to minus E vector by m. That is acceleration of electron, because acceleration of electron is given by minus E by m. Equation number 1. Okay. Next point. As we know that before connecting battery, the free electron inside the conductor, they are moving with some initial velocity. Okay, but their net initial average velocity always zero. Because why they become zero? Suppose this is the electron moves in that direction. Why could not that electron moves in that direction? Why could not that moves in that direction? Why could not that moves in that direction? So that's why the net average initial velocity of that electrons are zero. So initial average uniform net initial average velocity is u average equal to u1 plus u2 vector plus u3 vector plus dot 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 un vector divided by n number of electrons is 0. That means this is the electron moves in that direction, that is the electron in that moves in that direction, that electron moves in that direction, that electron moves in that direction, that electron moves in that direction. So each electron, their initial velocity u1, u2, u3, un, that is u4, and that is dot 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 un number of electrons. But their summation of electrons, their net average velocity is always 0. That is, initial velocity is always 0 of that free electrons. But each electron has some velocity. Clear? Now, if we assume that free electrons are there, this is the free electrons. Okay. Now, before applying electric field, that means before connecting battery, the free electrons are moving in zigzag motion. They collide with each other. Okay. While we connect a battery, that means electric field plus plus plus, that is the positive potential, that is the negative potential. That electron collide with each other before applying battery. While connect a battery, so that there is a potential difference across the conductor. That's why the electron, while collide that electron, before colliding, that electron get drifted in that direction. Okay. Similarly, that electron collides that electron before applying battery. After applying battery, that electron, while colliding that electron, they are moving in that direction. That means they are get drifted. Okay. Similarly, that electron collides that electron before applying electric field or connecting battery. While connecting battery, that electron get drifted in that direction toward the position of battery. Similarly, that electron collides that electron, that is in before connecting battery, but while connect a battery, they are get drifted in that direction. Again, that electron collide that electron before connecting battery. While we connect a battery, that electron moves in that direction. That means they are get drifted through a certain path from that electron. So there is a drift, drift. In which region that drifted happens? Due to an electric field or by connecting a battery. That means that electron moves through a certain path. So that drift means drift velocity. Velocity of electron get drifted toward the positive battery. So drift velocity is the net average velocity in which free electrons are get drifted toward the positive of battery. Clear? अर्थ कौन? एट गोटे इलेक्ट्रॉन थिला एट गोटे इलेक्ट्रॉन थिला एमाने कौन होतले पूर्वरु इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड देवा पूर्वरु सेमाने कौन होतले धक्का होतले कोलाइडिंग होतले जेतले हम इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड देले ए दुटा इलेक्ट्रॉन कौन धक्का हबा पूर्वरु ए इलेक्ट्रॉन कौन कला किछि दूरता चली गला ड्रिफ्टेड हो गला तो ए पाथ रे पाथ किछि ट्रैवल कर देला दैट मीन ड्रिफ्टेड सिमिलरली ए इलेक्ट्रॉन आकु धक्का करथला जेतले हम इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड देले ए इलेक्ट्रॉन कौन गला ये कौन धक्का करिवो ये कौन गला ड्रिफ्टेड बेंड हो गला सो सर्टेन पाथ पळेला जाके अदर को धक्का कर दैथि तो सिमिति ए इलेक्ट्रॉन कौन आकु धक्का करिया कथा जेतले इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड दिया गला ये कौन आसला एडी पळेला ए इलेक्ट्रॉन कौन आकु धक्का करिया कथा ये कौन गला एडी पळेला सो दे आर बिकम्स गेट ड्रिफ्टेड व्हाई दे आर बिकम्स गेट ड्रिफ्टेड ड्यू टू पॉजिटिव ऑफ बैटरी ये कौन कला ए सब इलेक्ट्रॉन कौन है पॉजिटिव आड़ को अट्रैक्ट हो गले तेणु जोटी धक्का करिया बदल रे से माने किछि दूर तक चली गले ताको हला ड्रिफ्टेड बोली कहला आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट देन असला पाथ फ्री मीन फ्री पाथ कौन मीन फ्री पाथ हला ए जो इलेक्ट्रॉन आकु धक्का करूथला एमान भितर जो पाथ थिला ताको कहा गला मीन फ्री पाथ ए इलेक्ट्रॉन आको धक्का करथला ए भितर कोन अछि पाथ फ्री पाथ अछि एडी आ धक्का करूनी ना एडी किछि इलेक्ट्रॉन नाही तेणु एमान भितर किछि पाथ अछि आको गला मीन फ्री पाथ एमान भितर मीन फ्री पाथ सो मीन फ्री पाथ मीन्स व्हाट it is a path in which there is a collision between two conjugative electron okay similarly तो नेक्स्ट आसला रिलैक्सेशन टाइम ए इलेक्ट्रॉन कौन कला ए इलेक्ट्रॉन पाखु आसुला तो एति भितर से रिलैक्स करी आसुची तार अर्थ ये कहा को भी धोखा करूनी तो ये जेहेतु रिलैक्स करी आसुची सो सेमान भितर किछि टाइम रहला ओके टी टाइम रहिला सपोज ये t1 टाइम नला ये t2 टाइम नला ये t3 टाइम नला t4 नला t5 नला तो ये जो टाइम को कहा गला ए टोटल टाइम को कहा गला रिलैक्सेशन टाइम को जो द्वारा कि इलेक्ट्रॉन धक्का करबा को आसिया पूर्व रिलैक्स करी आसुला सो रिलैक्सेशन टाइम इज द नेट एवरेज टाइम इन व्हिच देयर इज ए collision between two conjugative electrons second thing is पूर्वरु आम जिते इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड एप्लाई करि नथिले सेमानकर नेट इनिशियल एवरेज वेलोसिटी के थिला 0 थिला जिते आम इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड देले सेमानकर आ वेलोसिटी 0 हेलानी किछि ना किछि वेलोसिटी रहिला सेटा होछि फाइनल वेलोसिटी क्लियर when we connect a battery so that there is a potential difference across the conductor due to that region the free electrons moves with certain final velocity that is v equal to u plus at we know that is the equation of kinematic velocity after time for each electron first electron velocity is given by v1 after applying electric field equal to initial velocity u1. Each electron has certain initial velocity, that is u1 vector here, plus, and it has some acceleration into time. Okay, time can be represented as a tau, that is t, that is t, that is the relaxation time, t1, t2, t3, like this. Clear? Similarly, for second electron, v2 vector equal to what? u2 vector plus a, acceleration becomes constant, a into t2. Okay, similarly v3 vector equal to u3 vector plus a vector into t3. Sim dot 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 dot. Vn vector equal to un vector plus a into tn, a vector into tn. So next average velocity, that is v1 vector plus v2 vector plus dot 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 vn vector, which is equal to of n number of electrons equal to u1 vector plus u2 vector plus dot 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 un vector divided by n number of electrons plus a into t1 plus t2 plus dot 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 tn, time knows by n. So v1 plus v2 plus dot 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 vn by n, that is called average velocity of each electron, that is the average velocity at a time t, that is the total velocity of n number of electron is given by v average. T equal to initial velocity कहते हैं. Initial velocity of electron is always initial velocity of electron, that is average initial velocity of electron, what? 0 plus a into t1 plus t2 plus dot 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 tn by n, that is tau, relaxation time. What? Relaxation time. So v average, v1 plus v2 plus dot 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 vn by n equal to v average. V average means what? That is the drift velocity, equal to u1 plus u2 plus dot 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 un by n can be represented as a average initial velocity. Already we know that initial average velocity is 0, that is 0. Acceleration is here, and t1 plus t2 plus t3 plus dot dot tn, that is the relaxation time of each electron while moving from one electron to other electron, that is the relaxation time, that can be represented as a tau, average relaxation, that is tau average. Clear? So v average can be represented as a vd, drift velocity, which is equal to a vector into tau average. So vd equal to drift velocity, vd equal to a means what? In that case a equal to minus e by m is here, a equal to minus e by m is here, minus e vector by m into tau. So this is the drift velocity of free electron, minus e by m into tau. Here we write that drift velocity is the net average final velocity in which free electrons get drifted towards the positive terminal of battery. Okay, so here you write that drift velocity is the net average final velocity in which free electrons get drifted toward the positive terminal of battery. That is Vd equal to minus E by m into tau.